Hi Stampers, this is Nancy Novak. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and if you're interested in more paper crafting ideas and inspiration, be sure to visit my blog at www.stampinshout.com. That's where I post pictures of the cards I make, I give how-to instructions, I talk about what's new and trending in paper crafting, it's where I answer any of your questions, and it's where I sell Stampin' Up products, like the products you will see in this video. So today we're going to make a baseball card using the Circle Thinlits die, and let's get started. Basically, I'm using the new colors. I'm using Dapper Denim and Peek-a-boo Peach. This piece is cut to 5 3/8 by 8 1/2, and we're going to use our big shot. So we have our multi-purpose flat form, and we have it sandwiched between our boards. And I'm going to do something a little bit different with this. I'm going to leave this end out of the die so it does not get cut, and I'll explain that in 1 second. So I sandwich this in and shoot it through the big shot. Makes a lot of noise. And I think we'll do all of our big shot work, and then I'll explain how to put it all together. So we're done with that. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of the Peek-a-boo Peach that's cut to 5 1/8 by 2 1/4, and all of these dimensions will be on my blog. And we're going to take the Argyle texture folder and give this Peek-a-boo Peach a little bit of texture. We'll shoot that through the big shot. One more thing. Let me get this out of the way for 1 second. Oops! So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this, and the creases are all there for you to fold. So we're going to fold that one back, and then there's a crease right here. We're going to fold that one, and I want to put some texture on this front piece, so I'm bringing the big shot back in, and I'm going to use the Lucky Stars folder. And we're going to sandwich that in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this front little piece and put that into the folder, like so, and leave the rest out, and we're going to shoot that through the big shot. So it works just like that. Shoot that through the big shot. You want to make sure that the stars are going to be popped up. So you have to kind of feel your embossing folder, and I can feel the stars underneath here, so I know they're going to be pushed up, so I know my stars will be the correct way when I get done. Otherwise they'd be inverted. Nothing wrong with that, still look cool. Throw that through the big shot. And get the big shot out of the way and put the card together. So, there you go, you got the stars there. Now normally, if you remember, I had the end sticking out of the die cut, and the reason is otherwise it would cut it and your card would be just that big. Well, I want it to be bigger. I want to fold this in like so. Then we're going to take our piece of Peek-a-boo Peach that we put through the Argyle, and we're going to snail it right there, like on the inside. We're going to snail it on the outside, right there. So again, let me show you. Here's your card. Opens like this. We're going to put the Peek-a-boo Peach right here so it's visible on the front of the card. So on the front of the card. The Argyle kind of looks like baseball diamonds to me, so I chose that. Then I cut some circles ahead of time from the Circle Thinlit dies. And we're going to put one on the inside and one on the outside. I'll do the inside first. Just nail that in. And then I also cut out the word yay. The Circle Thinlits comes with several little pieces. It comes with a heart, a star, yay. It comes with XOXO. Lots of little additional pieces that you can use. So on the inside, I'm going to use yay. I'm going to use Stampin' Up's fine tip glue pen to do this, to adhere it on. You can also use what I discovered were glue dots. So I'm going to put the yay right in the middle. Let that set. So for the front of the card, I cut out these little pieces, and that's also with the Circle Card framelit. So I adhered a few to save a little time. You can either glue them on, or I am going to use glue dots. You can kind of smoosh the glue dot if you think it's a little bit too big or it's sticking out. So you just basically put these little arrows on here, and I'm going to kind of angle it when it gets down to the fourth one to represent, I guess, the threads of the baseball. Oops, that one broke. Let's see. There we go. So put this one on right here. I think this will be my last one. Right there. Okay. So we'll put this on the front of the card. We'll snail it down. There you go. One more thing for our baseball. We need to add a little bit of a line. So I just kind of drew it with a little black pen, and then I put a couple of cross marks on each one. There you go, there's our baseball. Very cool. Okay, now what I want to show you is another new product. It's called Thoughtful Banners. It's got all these great words, and they're clear. So what's really cool is you can put them on your base in any way you want. You can see exactly what you're doing, and then you can stamp. So what I'm going to do here, as you can see, I have amazing, inspiring, fun dad, happy Father's Day. So I'm going to stamp that in the basic black archival ink. And I have another piece of paper here in white, which is 5 1/8 and 2 1/4. So we'll stamp this up. And we'll place it down. Hold it in place for a second. There you go. Now you gotta wait for it. This is the exciting part. I'm gonna bring a scratch piece of paper in here, and I have another little piece from the Thoughtful Banners, which is this piece right here. And I'm gonna use Peek-a-boo Peach. and the Dapper Denim, and I'm going to alternate over the words, just like that. And then I'm going to clean my stamp off real quick. Make sure it's clean. And then I'm going to use the Dapper Denim. When I use the Dapper Denim, it's kind of a dark color, so I'm going to stamp off a couple of times so it shows up very lightly. And I'll show you what I mean. If I were to use it full, it would be that dark. So I'm going to stamp off and then stamp. Stamp off and then stamp. I'm going to stamp off twice, I think. It's pretty dark. Isn't that cool? I love that. Okay, now we're going to put that on the inside of our card. Let me turn this, let me get rid of this piece of paper. Okay, so we're going to snail that right there. Almost done. Isn't that cool? There you go, baseball card for Father's Day. I hope you like this. If you do, please hit subscribe. That way whenever I post a new video, you'll be notified via email. And make sure you visit my blog, my website. You can buy Stampin' Up! Products there. You can ask me any questions and just see what's happening with Stampin' Up! Thank you. Bye-bye.